Boy, I'm fresh in the mud, bruh. You know, I had to go blazer, denim, open knee, you feel me? Shoe, Velcro shoe, you did. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm for real though. But, I'm thinking about adding to my style a little bit, I'm getting some blazer, baggy chino, might go crop blazer, baggy chino, you know, platform, shoe, boot, you know what I mean? Something adding to my style on some main character kung fu movie action, that type of swag, you know what I mean? You know, shit, all I need is a cigarette to be aesthetically pleasing, but you ain't finna catch me smoking that ever. You know what I mean? But look, that's a little side note. Rocking the brand, dropping soon. Give me a couple months, you know what I mean? This is a little logo I made. Ain't nothing little about it though, you know what I mean? Widespread, big boy, tall fella, big soda can, big hourglass, you feel me? Little intro. But, aside from that, you know what I mean? Just a quick little update regarding people, man. Look, people, they gonna do it to you, man. You know what I mean? I feel like when you want a path to success, you just gotta understand the fact that a lot of people that really gonna support you gonna be people that are not as close to you. It's like the closer the people you know, the less love you get from those same people. You know what I mean? And you just gotta understand the fact that a lot of things ain't really personal. You know what I mean? It's not really your body, it's your spirit that people really don't like. And you just gotta really appreciate the fact that your fan base will come to you. You know what I mean? Even if you're not doing this necessarily for people to like, you're doing this for your soul. You know what I mean? You still have to be wary of the people who will view your content. You know what I mean? And those people will find you. They'll find your brands. You know what I mean? There'll be someone who will buy your hoodie and then keep it for so long. They'll give it to their grandkids. You know what I mean? And you'll never meet them. You'll never know. They'll never reach out. They just support you from the sidelines. You know what I mean? You gotta do it for those people. So a lot of times, the people that are really close to you, man, like, they don't want to do it. You know what I mean? You have to really be conscious of the type of people that you let into your circle, and also remember, don't take things that personal. You know what I mean? A lot of things are spiritual. It's not really that physical. You know what I mean? It's your spirit that they don't like. It's your spirit that upsets them. You can take it personal, but at the end of the day, it's deeper than the surface. You know what I mean? You just can't forget that you can't let people take you off your center, your square. And in terms of manhood, you can't let these women shake you up, man. Your bounce back game have to be immaculate. You know what I mean? Never get in too deep. You know what I mean? Always put your purpose first. You know what I mean? People, fans, supporters, love interests, women, they're always gonna come after your purpose. Purpose breeds all that stuff. You know what I mean? When you try to get the royalties and you're not shifted on your purpose first, you're always going to go outside. You're going to get burned. You're going to find yourself feeling lonely every single time. But when you're on your purpose, that purpose will never leave you. The purpose that God wants you to be aligned with in terms of getting people closer to his word, and whatever route that you choose to take in regards to your passion, that purpose, that will never fail you. That will never fail you because it's ordained of the God. Maybe you need to do some self-work so God can show you what your purpose is. Your purpose is bigger than working that job. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, as humans, we're supposed to get people close to the word of Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Those who understand. You know what I mean? But the avenue you take, whether it be, you could be a surgeon and you could be saving people's lives in order to help for God. You know what I mean? You could be, sure, you could be a basketball player, but not put all your heart and vanity into it. But, you could use that as a way to get yourself to a platform where you can spread your message. You know what I mean? Even at that rate, taking the industry route, you're going to end up sacrificing everything. You might you're going to get kicked out of the industry for talking about Jesus. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your route is because God put a passion inside you. If your passion is truly to play football, you can use that to spread the word for Jesus Christ. There's no excuse. You know what I mean? God gave me artistic talent. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, it grew into talent, but he really gave me artistic passion. And when you keep at it. I was 7 years old drawing. That turned into talent. You know what I mean? I don't really abide by the word talent because a lot of people kind of make it seem like, oh, you're talented as if you was just born with that luxury of doing that better than others. I wouldn't really say it's that. You probably started when you was younger where your brain is like mushy and very impressionable. So when you grow into that, you become miles ahead of people who started doing it yesterday. You know what I mean? It's just repetition. And God put certain things in your heart, and whatever your talent is, you have to talent. Whatever your passion is, you have to truly, truly take some time and understand that so you can reap the real fruits of the labor that you sow. You know what I mean? And you have to really You have to really take that time, you know. It's going to take some isolation, you know. And at the end of the day, God really been telling you probably every single day of your life. You just haven't understood those signs, those keys. You know, God's been telling you to leave that job, you know what I mean? And once you take that step, you may feel like you're not hearing nothing from God. You're supposed to see like, you're going to continuously like chase after him for him to give you another sign. But I believe there's signs every day. You know, the wind is moving every single day. You know, there's like a little wind turbine over here to my left. And man, if God didn't exist, that wind wouldn't exist. If that wind wouldn't exist, that would never turn. You know what I mean? So we have to think of ourselves in the same light. You know, God is always moving. You have to allow yourself to be moved. You know what I mean? Because if God didn't exist, we wouldn't exist at all. So you have to take everything with a grain of salt, but always understand that it's always deeper than you think. It's always deeper than the physical. Everything is spiritual. You know what I mean? Understand your purpose, and I'm talking to the men specifically. Understand your purpose. You have to grind it. You have to grind it out, because you're all you have at the end of the day. Your body is all you have at the end of the day. You can't do nothing for nobody else. You have to grind it out. You have to truly grind. You have to truly work hard every single day and wake up and be appreciative that you have all this nature. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you came across the video, you came across it for a reason. Take some time out to find your purpose. Isolation is key. You may feel like you're going crazy, but it's isolation. It's okay to still talk to people, but in that same breath, make sure the people that you let into your circle, whether it's at an arm's length or whether it's full on, allow those people to make sure those people are truly on a similar path with Jesus Christ as you are. Because if not, they're only going to bring detriment. They're only going to bring detriment. You know what I mean? I make a mistake. You know, I have a lot of people that I've came across to understand and knowing a couple throughout my years, and it feels like when I talk to them, it's like I get like a wicked dream or something. I'm not saying it's because of them, but in a way, maybe because like I'm allowing myself to get too comfortable with who I do converse with, and their demons are being latched onto mine, whether it's in person or through the phone. I take everything seriously, so you never know. You know what I mean? And nobody can really tell me different. Only God can tell me different. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you have to watch who you converse with. That isolation is key. You know what I mean? Self-isolate so you can truly find your passions. Okay? I know I'm all over the place. I kind of just freestyle. I'm talking with no intention, but it's okay. You know, the Spirit's talking through me. You know, I'm gonna learn my filter as I continue to grow, and you know, I'm just out here. I'm just appreciative. You know, I'm in my isolation phase right now, and it feels great. You know what I mean? I've learned so much about myself. I learned more about other people as well, and I'm not gonna allow other people to come and wreak havoc in my life. You know what I mean? I don't really listen to words too much. You know, I listen to actions. You know, people lie all the time. They say they want to do something and they don't. You know what I mean? My last video talking about people who are wishy-washy, that's just going to come at the end of the day. You know, understand your passion, understand what God's talking to you, and allow that door to be open. Don't have your door half cracked, okay? You came across this video, you know, God bless you on this journey. You know, Blazer, had to go denim. Just Land TV, y'all.